Hey, what's going on, guys? Fitness Chefs checking in. We are back. I know we've been away for a minute, but we are back in the kitchen with the cornerstone of any fitness meal, chicken breast.
I don't think they're ready for this meal.
Nah, they ain't ready for this.
Today we're coming at you guys with the savory garlic herb butter chicken and a side of green beans that's to die for.
Well, it ain't nothing left to say. Opto, talk to him.
Fitness chefs, they are on the way.
All right, to kick this recipe off, first thing you want to do is take your chicken breasts and go ahead and pound out the thick parts of them to make it easier to cook. Then we're going to take some salt and pepper. We're going to go ahead and season both sides of these. Nothing too fancy. All right, after you season your chicken, let's go ahead and throw them in the skillet and get these cooking. All right, now that we got the chicken seasoned, let's go ahead and take a tablespoon of olive oil. Let's add that to our medium-high skillet. And as we always do here on the Fitness Chefs, let's add a little bit of non-stick spray just to help it out. Now we're gonna set this chicken breast down in here. And we're gonna let it cook for about 6 to 7 minutes on each side. And then once that's done, we're gonna make the sauce.
All right, so now while the chicken is sizzling, it's the perfect time to go ahead and get these to die for green beans started. First thing that you want to do is get a little bit of olive oil. I would say about half a teaspoon. Put that up in there. Put that up in there. Allow it to go. Okay, you just want to color it a little bit so that way the green beans and the bacon doesn't stick. And then I normally take a small piece of margarine. Put that in there, let it sizzle down a little bit, simmer. And then you want to take these bad boys right here. About $2 at your local Kroger. I would say about a cup. I promise you it's a method to this madness. A little bit of sloppy mama. If you don't have this, this is a keeper in the household. A little bit of garlic powder. And just allow that to simmer. I would say about 2 to 3 minutes. And then once that does this thing, then you just want to add in the green beans. So we'll allow that to do that for like 1 or 2 minutes. Now it's time to add the green beans to the party. And then you just want to allow these green beans to just simmer with the peppers. I would say like 5 to 7 minutes.
All right, so I already got the green beans going. About time to pull this chicken out. One way to check it if you have an instant read thermometer is to go ahead and set it in the middle, and it should read at least 165 degrees. So ours is done, so let's go ahead and remove it from the heat. But keep your chicken close because it's going back in the skillet. About to get this sauce started. First things first is you want to take a tablespoon and a half of margarine and go ahead and add that to the same skillet. Allow that to melt. As that's melting, go ahead and add your sage and your garlic to the skillet as well, and allow that to brown. get real fragrant in here.
Yes, sir.
Should take no longer than 30 seconds to get this to brown. After 30 seconds, go ahead and add in your chicken stock, your rosemary, your thyme, and your remaining margarine. Okay, after you've added everything in, go ahead and allow your margarine to completely melt. And once it has completely melted, we're gonna add the chicken back in and we're gonna start to baste it and let it cook just a little bit longer.
All right, while Lamar has the chicken simmering in the sauce, it's time to go ahead and give the green beans the juice by adding in a little bit of the chicken stock and let that simmer as well, so that way that can cook and we can plate this meal, folks.
All right, I want you to grab a spoon next. Tyrell's got the green beans going, they smell wonderful. Next thing you're gonna do is go ahead and take your spoon and just go ahead and baste this chicken a little bit. You should have noticed that your sauce has thickened up just a little bit. So now is the perfect time to go ahead and baste it. Make sure you get all that goodness on top of that chicken. All the garlic and all those wonderful herbs. This smells so good. And when you guys are cooking this in your home, your whole house is gonna smell like herbs, but not the ones you smoke.
And I have to just step in the camera really quick and say, even your neighbors are gonna come knocking.
All right, I think I basted that pretty good, so let's go ahead and allow that to simmer just a little bit longer. And we'll be ready to plate this meal in just a second, guys. All right. Okay, everything should be done at this point. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna show you how to plate this. Fellas, if you got a special lady in your life, pay attention to this part because this will set you apart from the rest of the guys. First things first, go ahead and grab your protein. You wanna set that down. If you have a bowl like this, go ahead and use something like this to keep everything together. This is not a large meal, so you need to keep everything close. After you do that, you're gonna grab some green beans, we're gonna set those neatly next to this chicken. Now, I know you guys seen this meme that said if you don't click these bad boys a few times, I can't trust you. So make sure you click them before you use them. Take some of these green beans, we're gonna set these right here on the side. Oh, the goodness right there. All right. Now, after you've done that, to finish this off, go ahead and grab some parsley flakes. I'm just gonna go ahead and garnish it just a little bit for presentation. Nothing too major. And there's your meal for tonight.
All right, fellas, like my brother said, we both want y'all to win. So for the finishing touches, take this little bit of rosemary, lay it across there like that. And I promise you, when you take this to her, she gonna be like, who cooked this meal and walked about this house? Today, we coming at y'all with the mother. Explicit.
What it do, baby? Okay.
Okay. Ready, set, go.
All right, we got the chicken season. So next thing, let's go ahead and take shit. Okay.
That's that liquor talking.
No, you good. Yeah, go ahead and stop there. All that stuff. Bro.
Now it's time to grab.
Okay, your chicken should be done. If you have an instant read thermometer, go ahead and check your internal temperature of your chicken. It should read 100.
Run that back.
Okay, everything has commenced into one.
All right, well, Lamar has the chicken.